Once you've saved the map, you can begin the process of building the script to actually run the tests. In the Worksoft Certify program, in order to begin, you'll need to first create an application and a project. Please reference the documentation on how to create those before importing the map. Before we begin, you'll want to make sure that you shut down the test execute process from the Certify CA Plex Learn, as running the test cannot happen at the same time as running the learn process. Once you're ready to import the map, right-click on the application, select Import Maps. Make sure that the interface listed is Plex and that the import directory points where you saved the map. Select the map you just saved, and what you'll see on the next screen is a listing of all the controls that are going to be mapped. You'll see here the ones that we renamed, and you can also see that we didn't actually rename everything. These should be renamed for actual tests. Once you're satisfied, click OK there, and you can review the objects in the window here. To begin creating the process, click on the processes, create a new process, and give it a title that's appropriate. Click to the Steps tab, and you can begin creating the steps to test your application. You'll want to select the application that you're using and the window that you'll have open. For the object, you'll want to select the control that you're going to interact with. In this particular case, we're going to select the name because we're going to input a name into this name edit box to search for it. Once you've done that, we're actually going to create a second step then. After the name has been inputted, we're going to click this search button. In this particular case, the search button actually resides on a toolbar. And because the toolbar is a code drop control, we're going to use the click text to interact with it. And once you've built the steps that you want to use to test your application, save it, and you can actually run it directly from this window. When you execute it, please note that the screen that you learned and that you're executing on does need to be visible, and that the project suite does take a moment to open. You can learn multiple screens and interact with multiple screens. And in the case of this particular test, as it finishes, you'll see the test complete log. And you'll see that we had success. The Certify report shows that each step passed. And this test was limited to the one screen, but you'll see we inputted the name, clicked the search, and we got the results. As you build each step, you can test as you go and see how your test interacts with the Plex program. Once you're done with the process, make sure you save it. and you can continue building more processes or editing and increasing the complexity of the particular tests that you're doing. You can even copy the test and save it for a variation on the same test. You'll find that as you test, sometimes the way that the screens interact with each other can actually run very smoothly. And in the case of this particular application, you'll notice when I click on one of these links, it does take a minute to open. When those tests are run, after clicking the text here, it actually waits a minute before it tries to input anything here. The delay is on the application, but the test does wait for it so that it can input correctly into the screen. If you have any questions, please contact us at CM First Technologies. Thank you.